Hi there, welcome to my channel Mandu to Fundu. In this video, I am going to discuss about the solution for valid palindrome problem. Let's look at the problem description. We are given a string S which may contain uppercase letters or white spaces or some non-alphanumeric characters. So we have to return true if that string is palindrome after converting all the uppercase letters into a lowercase letters and remove all the non-alpha numeric characters. So let's look at this example. So a man, a plan, a canal, Panama. So it has comma and colon. So after removing white space, comma, colon, it will be like this. So it reads both forward and backward same. So it's palindrome. And this is not. Let's look at how we can solve this problem using the two-pointer approach. So for this input, after replacing the space and the exclamation, and after converting the uppercase to the lowercase, so it will be like this. Then we compare the characters pointed by the left and right pointers. If they matches, then we continue. If they don't match, then we return false. Let's look at the flowchart. Input for this procedure is the enp string, and initially first the left and right indexes and the return value are initialized to the appropriate value, and then we check whether the left pointer is less than the right pointer. That means there are elements still needs to be processed, so we entering the loop, and we take the characters pointed by the left and right indexes, and if that left character is not non-alphanumeric characters and the left is still less than right, then we increment the left pointer so that we can skip that non-alphanumeric character. So we skip as many as non-alphanumeric characters present consecutively. So that's what this loop is doing. And then the next we check the character pointed by the right is also non-alphanumeric, and still we are left is less than right. That means we decrement the right pointer, and so that we skip that non-alphanumeric characters. We loop until we see a alphanumeric character. Then we check whether the left character is uppercase. If so, convert that into a lowercase. Otherwise, proceed. If the right character is uppercase, then convert that to a lowercase and proceed. And then finally we check those two characters are same. If say both are same, then we increment the left pointer and decrement the right pointer. So we compare the remaining elements in that string. Otherwise, it is not a palindrome. So we assign the false to the return value, and then finally we return the output. But if all the characters matches, then at the end of the loop, the ret val is initialized to true, so we return true at the end. Let's move on to coding. First, I initialize the left and right pointer to 0 and the length of the string -1 respectively, and then the return value is initialized to true. This for loop runs until the left and right pointer meets. In this for loop, I skip the non-alphanumeric characters starting from the left pointer. This second for loop skip the non-alphanumeric characters from the right pointer. Next, I will check whether the characters pointed by the left and right pointers are uppercase. If so, I will change it to the lowercase letter. Finally, I compare the left and right character. If they don't match, I return false. If the left and right character matches, then I increment the left pointer and decrement the right pointer so that the next characters will be compared in the next iteration. Next, I implement the isAlphanumeric function, which checks whether the given character is in numbers or letters. At line number 19 and 23, I created a new variable instead of updating the existing one. Let me correct it. Next, I am going to run the test cases. Okay, all passed. I am going to submit this program. Cool, it's accepted. Let's do the code walkthrough with sample input. So we have this input string, and it contains white spaces and exclamation character and one caps. Okay, so after removing that now non-alphanumeric characters, it appears like this. And if we check this, it is not a palindrome because it's not reading the same forward and backward. So let's see. First, the left and right pointer points to the beginning and end of that string. Then we check whether the character pointed by the left is a non-alphanumeric. It is an alphanumeric, so we stay there. And but in this case, it is a non-alphanumeric character, so we decrement until we first find the alphanumeric character. So we point here, then we compare, both are matching. So once that is matching, then we increment the left pointer and decrement the right pointer. So we are pointing now at A on both ends. So both are matching. So again we increment the left and decrement the right. We point here, and in this case this is a caps. So this checks, this updates, convert that to a lowercase letter. Then we compare. Then it matches after after converting. It matches. So again we increment the left pointer, decrement the right pointer. And in this case the right pointer points to space, which is a non-alphanumeric character. So we decrement the right as per this loop. And finally, if we match these two characters, they are not matching, so we set the return value to false and return that value back. So that's why we see the output false. Let's do the time and space complexity for this solution. We have the input string of length 30 characters, and After removing the non-alphanumeric characters and converting the uppercase to lowercase, this string turned out to be a palindrome. So let's look at this function. So this is palindrome function has a for loop, and within that there is a for loop to skip non-alphanumeric characters. So how many times this assignment operation is done, and for the right character as well. So if you look at it, at the end of this function, the total number of assignment operation is n minus right pointer plus left pointer minus 0. So total will be equal to n if the string is palindrome. Total is less than n if the string is not palindrome. So this is for the assignment operation. What about the comparison operation? So the comparison operation, this operation especially, how many times it runs? So it runs n minus right plus left minus 0 minus k, where k is the number of non-alphanumeric characters present in the string. So for this input, 1 space 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So the comparison operation is, total number of comparison operation is 21. So this is also in order of n. So the total time complexity for this algorithm is order of n. And the space complexity is order of 1 because we are not allocating any additional space with respect to the input size. So it's order of 1 constant space. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.